Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Victor, and today we're going to look at another half of top 10 best Justice League episodes. That was part 2. So, if you guys haven't checked out part 1 of my top 10 best Justice League episodes reaction to it, please check out the first part before watching this. And so, I'll give you guys a few seconds as just for, and let you guys leave this video. If you haven't watched the first part, please check out my video of it immediately before I start. Okay, those who have left and not seen the first part, okay, good. And for those who did see it, let's do this. Time for another half of the top 10 best Justice League episodes. That's part 2. Let's begin.
Number 5, The Great Brain Robbery, Justice League Unlimited.
Better not be wasting Luthor's time, Grodd. What is it?
I just had to see it for myself. Flash.
The idea behind this episode had potential for just as many laughs as it did thrills, and it certainly delivered on both. Lex Luthor and the League are both after the knowledge that Grodd has, so both attempt to enter his mind via science and sorcery. The result is Lex Luthor and the Flash switching minds, leading to chaos on both ends. Flash has to avoid raising suspicion around a group of volatile supervillains, while everyone aboard the Watchtower has to deal with a super-fast Lex Luthor. On an interesting side note, the Flash's voice actor, Michael Rosenbaum, also portrayed Lex Luthor on Smallville. No wonder he could pull off the dual personality so well.
If nothing else, I can at least learn the Flash's secret identity. I have no idea who this is.
Number 4, Clash, Justice League Unlimited.
Superman, you need it.
I'm in the middle of something. Can it wait?
It's well established that Lex Luthor's greatest weapon is his mind, and nowhere is that better on display than in his manipulation of both the public and Superman himself. As his popularity in the political field rises, especially due to his endorsement of the powerful but naive Captain Marvel, Superman becomes more and more convinced that he's up to no good.
When you joined this team, you became something more than just a hero. I know that, sir, but you became a symbol that represents all of us.
Things turn violent when Luthor tricks the Man of Steel into thinking he's planted a bomb, only for Captain Marvel to step in.
Captain, please! There has to be another way!
The two heroes battle in an all-out brawl, only for Superman to discover there was never a bomb, and he has been publicly humiliated in order to increase the distrust between the world and the Justice League.
Well, it, seems to be exactly what Luthor said it was.
I'm sorry. I didn't...
If anyone should apologize, Superman, it's me.
Number 3, Injustice for All, Justice League.
Cheetah, Sapphire, Grundy, glad you could make it. And of course you all know the Ultra-Humanite.
John, I'm sure.
Cut the courtesies, Luthor. What do you want?
It was only a matter of time before a supervillain team that rivaled the Justice League assembled itself. And wouldn't you know it, Lex Luthor would be leading the charge.
You're crazy.
And what's wrong with that? It's done wonders for me.
After being diagnosed with cancer due to his constant exposure to kryptonite, Luthor decides he wants to take down the Justice League with what little time he has left. Recruiting fiends like the Joker to help enact his plan, he kidnaps Batman and plots to destroy the Watchtower with the rest of the heroes in it.
There's a surprise hidden in your little clubhouse. And once your chums get there, kablooey! Popcorn?
What follows is not only a great series of hero versus villain battles, we also get some classic Batman moments. Who knew the world's greatest detective was also one hell of a seducer?
I see someone who was willing to give up everything for a cause she believed in.
How do you know so much about me?
Let's just say cats aren't the only ones who are curious.
Number 2, Star-Crossed, Justice League. This 3-part finale was one epic twist after another. After assisting them in battle, Hawkgirl's people, the Thanagarians, arrive on Earth and offer their help against an alien race that seeks to conquer the Earth.
With your limited technology, you are totally unprepared for what is about to come.
This turns out to be nothing more than a ruse for total planetary domination, one that actually succeeds. Now fugitives, the Justice League have to fight against an entire empire. All the while, Hawkgirl is torn between her allegiances to her people and to the League, including her newfound love with the Green Lantern.
Whose side are you really on?
Don't you know?
Packed packed with too many amazing moments to count. This episode not only was a great way to end the original Justice League series, but became an event that would affect Hawkgirl for years to come.
I hope you're pleased with yourself. It'll take years for us to rebuild elsewhere.
Then you'd better get started.
Before we reveal our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Can I have your autograph?
The Return. Pretty good episode. I remember this is all about Booster Gold. Wait, why couldn't there be a Booster Gold TV show on this CW? Maybe they can try to do it for a movie. We'll see if this is good well.
Of course you can.
I thought you were Green Lantern.
We still don't know much about...
The Once in the Future thing. That's actually a two-part episode. The first part is where Batman and Wonder Woman and Green Lantern, they had to go into Western to stop a time traveler who was just manipulating timeline. Then the second part, they go in the future 2039, I believe. Kind of like it'd be 2040, I believe, but oh well. Where he affected in the timelines, but not just the future, but each of the parallel universe. And they must team up with the new Legion of Justice League, like the new Batman and Static Shock, who is now adult, and of course the mysterious Warhawk, who is apparently a son of Jon Stewart and Hawkgirl. Pretty clever, huh? But be sure to check out the episode. They're really good.
About him. Obviously, he's a time-traveling warlord. He's littered the streets with buildings he's stolen from other time periods.
He's not a warlord. At least he wasn't at first. When we chased him to the Old West, all he was stealing was historical trinkets.
He's causing severe damage to the space-time continuum.
The little piggy. Well, I don't know what to say about that episode, but just listen.
Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you? Am I blue?
Oh my god. Nope. Hashtag Batman Sings. That's gonna be like the topic for every media, including my Twitter. So that I bet one of you guys are like, did Batman just sing? Yeah, I bet you all wanted Christian Bale to just sing it. Because that episode, I gotta rewatch the episode. It looks classic, but still, hashtag Batman Sings. Please put a comment below if you guys want to say it or say it on your social media. Please do the honor. All right, now let's get to the final part one. The number one that we want to know what episode is declared the best.
Number 1, Destroyer, Justice League Unlimited. No one can say that the Justice League didn't go out with a bang, and this final episode gave us everything we could want in a finale. With the return of Darkseid and his enemies, it takes both heroes and villains alike to stop him.
Let's be clear about this. We're not here to help you save the world. You're here to help me get revenge on Darkseid. When this is over, it's back to business as usual.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Every member of the Justice League gets a chance to shine, perfectly blending together large-scale battles with character traits. We see Batman, even under the threat of total vaporization, refuse to compromise his principles. But the highlight has to be Superman's fight with Darkseid. Not only do we get one of his greatest speeches, one that defines the character of Superman perfectly, but we also get the mother of all punches to go along with it. Do you agree with our picks?
That moment was epic, because I just that was just great. I love that episode of Destroyer. It literally blew my mind. So that was just it. The top 10 best Justice League episodes of part 2, and it was solid. So like I said, I love Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. Great aspects of the series that we all grew up and know about the series. Now we need to know if there's going to be top 10 Teen Titans, and because I'm just very curious about that. So, cross fingers if that's gonna happen, or if there is that I didn't know about, then I'll see if I can find it. But anyway, it was great, and I love it, and I hope you guys love it too, because I do too. But if you guys want to watch the full video of it, go ahead and watch it on Watch Mojo. They have great videos and content too, and more of the features for the with some myths or facts or any other topics. Now, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, including give a thumbs up to the first part of the video, and please put a comment section below what was your favorite episode of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and you can tell me what you liked about it, what was the best one you liked, and just remember, put a hashtag Batman Sings for that moment what we just heard. And please share with your friends, family, and the fans of Justice League who do know the cartoons, and of course, follow me on Twitter, Google, YouNow for more content. And if you guys like this video, you can click right here and get Victor Mize.